Okay, let's explore this current ratio and quick ratio problem. Riley Bark Industries has current assets equal to 7 million. The company's current ratio is 2, and its quick ratio is 1.5. What's the firm level of current liabilities and what's the firm's level of inventories? All right, so let's just assume that this is what their balance sheet looks like. And this is what the current liabilities look like. We're given 7 million, so we can plug that in, and we're told the current ratio is 2, and the quick ratio is 1.5. All right, well, if the current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities and equals 2, hopefully you can just easily see that this number has to be equal to 7 divided by 2, right? Because current assets divided by current liabilities equals 2. So 7 divided by 3.5 equals 2. Okay, so we don't even have to work the math. Hopefully you can see it, but if not, solve it algebraically. Now, let's look at the second one, the quick ratio. It's 1.5. Well, the definition of a quick ratio is current assets minus inventory. You take all of that divided by current liabilities. So here's what we know. 7 minus the inventory divided by 3.5 is equal to 1.5. Okay, so if we solve this algebraically, what you do next is divide both sides of the equation, both sides of the equal sign, by 3.5. And when you do that, you're left with, there, I'm going to slide up a little bit, the 3.5 cancels out on the left side, so you have 7 minus inventory is equal to 1.5 times 3.5, which is 5.25. Again, these are all in millions. That's 7 million, 3.5 million, right? Okay, so now we want to keep going. What you're going to do next is you're going to add inventory to both sides of the equation. And when you do that, slide up a little bit, give you a little bit of space here to see it. When you do that, then we have a minus inventory and a plus inventory, so that will cancel out. And then you can then subtract 5.25 from both sides. So now on the right side, you get 5.25 plus inventory minus 5.25. And what you are then left with is 1.75 on the left, and that equals inventory. Okay, so we could then plug in the 1.75 here. Now that's the answer. Now, could we prove it? Well, let's see. Here's a formula here. Let's take a look and see what we did. Hit the F2 key. We're going to take the value in C14. Let me slide up where you can see it, which is total current assets minus inventory, which is the 1.75 we just calculated, excuse me, divided by total liabilities. And when we do that, we come up with 1.5, which was our quick ratio. So we've proven that the inventory is correct.